In today's lesson, we're going to be playing more 16th note based grooves using two hands on the hi-hat, a bit like the grooves we put together in an earlier lesson. We're going to practice some slightly harder bass drum and snare drum combinations to provide us with some interesting syncopated ideas and hopefully improve our coordination in the process. Let's start with the basic two-handed hi-hat pattern with backbeat. Remember that we start with both hands on the hi-hat and then bring our lead hand over to the snare to play the backbeat on 2 and 4 before returning to the hi-hat again to play more hi-hat notes. Exercise 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. One fundamental thing to notice when playing two-handed 16th note patterns is that anything on the 1 or and of the beat should coincide with your lead hand, in this case my right, and any notes falling on the E or A will fall with my non-lead hand. For me, that's my left. A good exercise to develop hand and foot coordination is to practice bass drums both on ones and ands, and then E's and A's. Make sure when practicing this next exercise that all the bass drums line up perfectly with the hi-hats. It's really easy to let your non-lead hand and bass drum flam by accident. Exercise 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. After you've practiced this previous exercise many times, we can start to develop our grooves by using different combinations of on and offbeat 16th notes. Exercise 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you've mastered these exercises, try to make up your own grooves by placing bass drums on various right and left hand positions. Or if you need placement help, try revisiting the funky bass drum independence lessons and try to use all the exercises listed there with a two-handed hi-hat pattern as your ostinato. In order to take this idea slightly further, it's also good to apply the same principles we've just looked at with the bass drum to the hands. So why not try playing some snare drum notes on right hand beats and others on left hand beats? Exercise 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. After some practice, you'll start to feel more comfortable placing snare drums on either right or left hands, and the motion between the hi-hats and snare should become easier. Just remember to use a click and play everything nice and slow to begin with. The temptation to play this type of exercise as fast as you can is always there, so be careful not to rush this exercise and go for accuracy over speed. This will help you focus on your sound and evenness in your hands. Here's a few exercises to show the application of right and left hand snares. I've also included some bass drum placements from earlier, so watch out for that too. Exercise 8. One, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exercise 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, here's a sneaky one that features bass drum hits on lead hand and non-lead hand, as well as an anticipation with the snare on the ah of 3. Be really careful with this one, as it feels and sounds a little bit strange at first. Exercise 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. By learning to play bass drums and snare drums in any possible 16th note position allows you to create even more funky syncopated rhythms and stress different places in the bar without changing your sticking. It's a really easy way to expand your vocabulary on the instrument, and sometimes you only need to place 1 or 2 notes carefully to achieve a really interesting song groove. If you want a few more ideas for expanding these exercises further, how about playing your left hand quietly on the snare? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or your right hand on the ride cymbal and left hand playing the hi-hat and snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or your right hand on the low tom and left hand playing the high tom and snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck and bye for now.